Hey everyone, Evan TeBrake here, coming to you from our yard at Truck Transport here in Wilmer. I wanted to bring you another industry update. It's been a little while since we've done one of these, so we just want to touch on a couple things that we're observing in our industry, as well as a few things that we're doing here this summer. One thing that we're really observing is that there's still some parts shortages showing up with some of the manufacturers that we work with, which causes some consternation with the end user, the salesman, us as a trucking company, as well as the manufacturers themselves. Just kind of random parts shortages that'll pop up and cause a delay in the final product being able to ship out. It'll be really interesting to continue observing how that plays out over the next months as we get farther and farther away from the COVID pandemic and the effect that it had on logistics as a whole. Another thing that we're kind of observing is the van and reefer freight has kind of slowed down. In our industry, hauling more of the open deck and construction and ag equipment, we don't tend to necessarily follow that same trajectory quite to the level that they do, but we have noticed that with some of the carriers that run in that sphere, there's been a definite slowdown. And one thing that comes out of that is we have definitely seen a decrease in the price of used equipment across the board. Something that we've got going on here this summer is something that we do annually, a review of our equipment. We do some trailer repaints. We put linseed oil down on our trailers to preserve the wood. So we've been kind of going through some of those processes, stripping down trailers, getting them sandblasted and repainted, and then put back together to be put back in service. This just really helps us be well prepared for some of the harsh conditions that we encounter throughout the winter months, specifically here in Minnesota and across the rest of the country. Thanks for joining us today. Hope that you learned maybe a little something about the industry throughout this little update. Have a great day.